So L and Chapter 4 are really the closest thing we have in the FRM Part 1 to case studies, where basically he goes through some of these more public risk management failures as case studies. And tends to categorize them in the following three buckets. Cases where there was misleading reporting, cases where there was an unexpected market move, and the banker's trust case where the issue was bad conduct of the customer-facing business. So in the case of Chase Drysdale, Drysdale obtained $300 million in unsecured borrowing, but only really had $20 million in capital. Then lost money in the positions and could not repay the loan. Drysdale went bankrupt, and there was a stock price impact and some reputational damage to Chase, the parent. Key factors here are Chase failed to detect the unauthorized positions. Chase did not believe the firm's capital was at risk. It relied on the judgment of inexperienced managers and did not correctly interpret the borrowing agreements. Key lessons learned: more precise methods should have been used to compute the collateral value. And there should be, this is a fairly thematic and historical cases, new products are deployed without really a rigorous process. So one of the lessons there was the need for process control. New products should receive prior approval from some independent and objective risk function. Kidder Peabody, between 92 and 94, Joseph Jett exploited an accounting type glitch in order to book about $300 million in false profits on government bonds. Key factors are, and in hindsight, this looks almost laughable, but this was 20 years ago. The system did not present value the forward transactions, so that allowed him to book artificial profits. Also, again, another typical feature of these historical case studies, there were red flags, if not overt whistleblowers. There were at least suspicions, and management did not react to those danger warnings or red flags or signs. So in many cases we see that if management's proactive in listening, that they can certainly identify the problems. Sometimes it seems to be the case of hear no evil. Lessons learned: investigate a stream of large unexpected profits. So we've seen that lesson more than once. If something's too good to be true, if it looks like a free lunch, this reminds me of the Madoff case, right? If the return sequence is just up in a linear fashion, in finance we're sort of trained to be suspicious of these free lunches. So that's one of the key lessons there. And then periodically review models and systems. Do the assumptions need to be updated? In the case of Barings, during 1993 to 95, a junior trader took large speculative positions from the Singapore office and disguised as safe transactions on behalf of fake customers. And the losses of $1.25 billion forced Barings into bankruptcy.